Right back at it on the next morning. What we're gonna do is we're gonna have Alex cut out a couple handles, and then I'll get working on the first door so we can just get them, see what it looks like, make sure we like it before we put them on the rest of them. And then while I'm doing that, after he cuts it, he'll be over on the smokestack area working on welding that all up, because it's gonna take him some time. But hopefully this is pretty quick and painless to get these cut out. There it is. Still quite warm. But it looks something like that. And then the bar will be on the bottom there, going across. So I'm gonna get these cleaned up, grind down some spots in the corners, and then mark them. We'll tack that. Here's one of the handles. Have it ground down. I think I'm gonna try to end up cleaning it up, like make it as smooth as possible. It's gonna be a lot of grinding, but I mean, this is what people are gonna be seeing. Maybe round out the edges a little bit. But yeah, I like it. Alex is about to bend that opening. See if we can't get a little bit closer to the well. Still looks pretty straight. Alright, there's the first finished one around the edges at least. I rounded them off. But it should be smooth. Check out the fill on this one. There was quite the gap there. Now there's none. Then you're gonna recover this all up.
Yeah, so I ran a 60-10 route, and I'm gonna run everywhere. I got the top and the bottom, and this bottom side, and then grind it down, cover it up with 70-18. Probably 2 passes, I'm not sure.
So that side's done, and then he'll do this one. We're about to take a quick break, but yeah, fill that up in there. And then you have the bottom, and then you have this left.
So I gotta do
and then the side.
there, around top.
Okay. And then I'm over here just grinding away on these two. I got the, whatever these are called again, ready to go. Smack dab right there. And we'll get them mounted up and see how it looks. There it is, just tacked up for now. It's a good reach when you're lifting it up. It does spin still, so hopefully once it's all welded up, it'll be a little sturdier. It's not terrible. He's gonna weld it up now. Look at that. Got him in there, fully welded from the side angle. The bar does rotate some. Move it side to side. You can see a little bit of play there. I already cut off the small handle, but it's definitely lighter to lift, or easier to lift up. Here's what it looks like from back. Remember that we're going to be about 3 inches taller on the trailer than this, so we'll be able to go higher. But it's a whole lot easier than that other one we had on there. And you can see the long handle. There's no wrist touching the door. Hopefully we prevent burns to ourselves.
I don't know about one-handed.
Yeah, it's probably still a two-hand job, at least to get it up. Pretty simple setup.
That whole corner away.
It's officially all welded up for the first one, at least. Looking real smooth. So then from here, probably grind them down, give it some space, and then put a couple of pretty ones on top. It's solid. Had some smoke come out of there too. Well, that's where we're gonna stop tonight. Probably have a couple days off for some travel, but we'll be back.
Well, as you can see, it's been raining a little bit. We got the smoker all covered up. We've actually been taking a couple days off recently. We're traveling a little. Steve's still gone. She'll be getting back a little later today. I got back a couple days ago. So yesterday I was able to get a little bit of work done. I finished welding up the smokestack. It started raining last night, so I wasn't able to get much done this morning, but I did go and get some goodies. Got a canopy, 10 by 20 foot canopy, go over the top, and then I got the enclosure kit just to cover up the sides. So that should be nice. It's not going to be perfect, but it'll help us be able to do a little bit more work. What I'd like to do is get that canopy set up. It's going to take me a little while, especially by myself. But if I can get it done in time, I'd like to fill up the valve holes that I cut out a little while back. I'm just going to get some small stuff done when Steve's gone. I don't want to get into too much of the big stuff. Still need to finish up the handles. We're debating on the designs. We might end up making some changes to those. And then that guy right there, firebox, is going to be a big project in itself. But today I'm just going to try to get this canopy set up, see how long that takes me. Hopefully the rain holds out. It's been cloudy. But yeah, so I'll get a little time lapse going. Just for the record, this looks awful. So Steve's pretty lucky he's not here. were tacked in. And ended up just tracing them out on a piece of cardboard. And then cutting that out. We had an extra 1/4 inch plate left. Cut them out of that. And ground them down, beveled them a little bit. Tacked them in. This one I had to fan. See the heat in there. I had used a torch to bend that one to fit the curvature of the tank a little better, but I think they turned out pretty good.
Check out the new setup. But I've been gone for a while. See, we got some more leaves falling. Alex has been here a couple days before I have. Got a few more things done. Most noticeably is these are all finished up, welded. So you can see the three beads going across there. I think there's what, 2 or 3 on the verticals, or 3 on the verticals and 2 on the horizontals. It's all welded up tight. It's not going anywhere. It looks pretty good too. I was curious about how much was going to be left over on the lip. That side right there, but it looks real good. Solid. You can see how far it sticks out. It's not bad at all. So this part's done. The only other thing we have to do is then get the hinge mechanism to go to the top. And then also the holes that were up top here, he filled in. So we cut some of that 1/4 inch plate that we had and filled all those in. So no more smoke coming out the top. So what we have left then are the other 2 handles. The stack. Firebox is going to be a big one, and then the grates. We're also been thinking about how we'll stand up the smokestack, because it is going to be tall, it is going to be heavy. My thought is just get a big stick basically and push it up every time. I don't know how heavy it's going to be, so it may not work. Other ideas we had was like using some sort of crank system with gears and chains and stuff to just get the crank and stand it up. I think of it like as a lift bridge or something. I don't know how to do that, but that may make it easier. So we'll see, we're getting there. What we're gonna be working on today is get the other 2 doors done, the handles, and then hopefully we'll have time to cut the hole from the firebox into the cook chamber here. See if I can open the door one-handed. How we'll do that is we're just gonna trace that basically, cut it with a torch. I also did get the hinges, which are actually from that style of truck, the Chevy or GMC, for the hood. Basically, so that'll be a way to hold the doors open. I'm not sure if we're gonna use them. We'll probably try one set and see how they work. I saw some stuff online about them. Mainly just so they're not quite as heavy and they'll stand up. But now that we had the nice handles, they have been, it's not as nearly as bad as these terrible handles here, so we may not even need them. But we'll see. I have 12 of them, so there's going to be 4 on each door, so it should take the weight. As long as I can keep the outside hinges, because I don't want to get rid of these and use the internal ones. I like these ones. But we'll see. I have about 3 weeks now until I want to have it finished. Preferably sooner than that, which I don't think that should be a problem, but you never know. There the 4 of them are. So now I'm gonna grind them up, get them all cleaned up to look just like those ones over there. And then Alex is gonna start cutting off those 3 deals. And then doing the same thing that he did on the other ones to get them filled in. It's breezy out here, leaves going everywhere. Cutting some holes out of that piece to fit into those 3. So it should fit with no gaps or anything first try.
Grind this guy up. It'll fit. It should fit in there. Yeah, after I grind it up. It'll sit down a little lower.
And then I just finished up here.
Anybody needs some gauges?
Yeah,
Put that on the
put that
truck.
right in your truck.
So I ran a root around on all 3 of them, and now I'm trying to fill it up a little. 3/8's pretty thick, and I have more 60/10 and 70/18, so I'm just trying to fill it 60/10, and then once I get about flush, I'll just put it on.
So how many circles have you gone?
This is 1, that's the root, and then these 2 are that filled. I'm not pipe welding. It's a little overkill, but I just kind of wanted to fill it right. Don't mind these.
Getting off of that left side there. Yep. There's the bottom of them. So those are set. I have got all the whatever those are called, all 4 of them round, ready to go. Door handles are welded up, and I like it.
Cut off those old.
Oh yeah, I forgot we should do that. Side to side. Starting to look like a finished product almost. Now we're gonna see if we can, before we run out of daylight, get the firebox butt up all the way against the opening there, so we can trace the line from the inside to get the hole cut on the firebox, because I want to burn the firebox out like I was saying. I think I said that first. Get all that paint strip. And right here I tested out some paint stripper that we found here just to see if it would be worth removing before we burn it.
We have other stuff too.
We have other stuff, but we'll see. It didn't work too bad. It took 15 minutes. So yeah, I think now we're going to try to line this up as best we can. If we can get it straight, have someone crawl in there, draw a circle around it, and then maybe get the torch going if we have time. So we have it lined up like we think it should be. I'll show you what.
It doesn't. I don't know.
Doesn't look straight.
Just from where the lifting eye was.
Yeah.
It might have been off center. Probably was. I don't know. It looks straight from back there, but.
Oh yeah, don't pay attention to that thing. Just a minor cut. It's about to get in there.
Ooh.
First time in the tank, huh?
Not the most efficient way.
Here. There's a circle ready to be cut. You can barely see it. If you look at it with the lift rings, whatever they are, it doesn't look center, but I don't think that was center. To me, that's not bad. And there it is. A big old hole. So from this side. Yep. Since we forgot to shoot one when we ended, quick update. We put the back two walls up because it's supposed to rain tonight, so we wanted to keep it dry as best we could. Then also, firebox, I put a layer of paint stripper on it, that paste looking stuff there. So I'm gonna let that sit overnight. It's supposed to be able to stand for a long time. So we'll do that, probably strip the paint in the morning, and then hopefully burn it. And that's the other part of the bottom of the inner firebox that I'm stripping as well, since we already did the other one. But that is it. Hopefully it's not too wet out here in the morning. But it looks real nice. We could definitely sell some barbecue out of this thing. All right, good night.